I'm Jazz and welcome to my Manifesto for Educators, New Rules for Schools number 8. Be human first. This is really important. The most important thing is a thing that you find the easiest to do if you just stop fretting and worrying. Be human first. There's a thing about being human though. We can be human accidentally or we can be human intentionally. Accidentally is when you kind of just let things happen. You know, we all have these 4 things around the outside. We all have tendencies, and the tendencies cause us to do things which relate to the actions we take. Those actions have consequences, and the consequences become our reality. So if you have a tendency to be a perfectionist, for example, your tendency is to, not hand things in and to worry about stuff and perhaps take a bit longer because you want it perfect. That means your action is that you don't do things straight away, or you take a lot of time to do something. The consequence is people end up waiting, they get fed up of it, and they don't end up not trusting you because you're not going to deliver on time. And the reality is, because they don't trust you, you work harder to be more of a perfectionist, which fills into your tendency. Yes, I've been here. That's why I know that so well. But the thing is, at this time, this little diagram is called Know Yourself, Lead Yourself. It's life hacking. If you can work out what your tendencies are, and it could be a tendency to be a perfectionist, a tendency to doubt yourself, a tendency to give up too quickly, I don't know, a tendency to challenge yourself too much. If you've got if you identify those tendencies, then those tendencies lead to actions. I'm doing this the wrong hand around. It's really hard. Lead to actions. The pattern, that's what you can change. You can't change your tendencies. That's your nature. That's your nurture. That's your experiences. And tendencies are going to relate in actions, and actions are going to mean there's consequences, and that becomes your reality. It goes on. But what you can do is hack the patterns. When you get a tendency, when you start thinking, oh gosh, this is the point where usually I hide, that's where you can choose to be intentional and choose a different action, which can take on to a different consequence and give you a different reality. This is all being human. It's just one is being human with the flick, switch, the flick? What's that called? Switch flicked. The switch flicked on to intentional and being awake at the wheel. And one is being human with the lights off on automatic. And don't get me wrong, we all have to live in automatic sometimes, but now's not the time. Now it's the time to be intentional. Be intentional, be human, be you. You've got this.